You have a decision to make. You have a decision to make, and you're wanting to expand your horizons. But with this decision, she has this blindfold on, and it's this whole energy of not really knowing what to do. Like, you know that you need to do something, but you don't have all the information yet. And the Ace of Swords, but you're going to be getting your clarity, your confirmation, like your breakthrough. The Seven of Swords is a card of strategy. So I'm just getting that you are trying to better position yourself in a situation. What is this decision? The Ace of Wands. Okay, so if you are trying to decide on two different paths, and one of them can help bring you more inspiration, whereas the other one is something that creates more anxiety. Like, if you're trying to be in a creative energy and you're in a situation where something is bringing you a lot of anxiety, and you're at this like crossroads, right? You have to make a decision. Are you going to go in the direction that is going to offer you an opportunity to have more inspiration and more it's going to feed your creativity? Or you go in a path, or maybe stay on a path where you're in a situation where it's stressing you out? Yeah, the Eight of Wands, you have blessings coming in. And I think part of it is also being able to be in this energy where you do have, you're not blocking your channel of creativity based on being in a constant state of worry and stress and up in your head. And so if you're at this fork in the road and you need to decide, for some, getting in touch with your spiritual side, maybe practicing spiritual hygiene, what is going to feed your soul? Is it going in the path that's going to give you more inspiration and offer, it's going to release the block of your blessings coming in? But why are you having a difficult time with this decision? What's the Nine of Wands? If you are in a place where you're bracing yourself for something to be difficult because you're projecting an expectation on this path, maybe it's a financial issue, and maybe you're worried and stressed out that it's going to be hard for you to financially take care of yourself. And for some of you, this is a job. And then we have the Knight of Cups. But I'm just getting that maybe filling into whether or not something is going to bring you more fulfillment. Because when you are in a place of feeling more calm and fulfilled and inspired, you attract abundance to you. Temperance. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of needing to go in a direction where you're going to have maybe more of a work-life balance. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, where you have an opportunity to give yourself room to grow. And if you nurture something, if you need to tap into your creative energy and you need to nurture something and unblock, remove the block from whatever is getting in the way of like your blessings coming through and like you building momentum. um that might be your answer, is like, where do I have room to grow and the ability to create more seamlessly, is what I'm hearing. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you could just be feeling really hesitant and maybe not having all the confidence you need right now to make this decision. Yeah, to move on. Like you don't have the confidence that you need to make this decision. What would help them with the confidence? Rest. For some of you, yeah, just getting quiet and resting. Maybe resting your nervous system. Then we have the Six of Wands. I'm just noticing all the red flags. Maybe filling into what the environment feels like. If you're at this like fork in the road and it's like, okay, well, I could go in this direction, but I don't have all the confidence that it's financially going to provide for me. But yet, the environment feels good and I feel like I'm getting the recognition. Or maybe, I'm just noticing too, it's like somebody that's racing. So, or maybe this other environment there's elements of like red flags in the environment. There's things that are standing out to you that are concerning, I guess, is the energy. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. It's really hard to create from a place of stress and anxiety and feeling like you're just constantly on edge and prepared to go to battle. Like that's not helpful for your healing. Like with the Star, I'm just getting that you have something that you're working towards, like that North Star. Like you have desire and wishes for yourself and maybe for your future, like something that feels very aligned, like maybe almost destined for you. And if you really need to be in a place where you can create and have a breakthrough that's requiring you to ultimately, which environment is going to help you stay calm, support your creativity, and contribute to your overall healing and pursuit of your goals. If you've had a difficult time lately getting things done, and maybe you've got stacks of papers and piles of clutter and tasks and things that need to be completed, but you've just literally felt like paralyzed, unmotivated, and maybe some of it you felt like you didn't have the solution to, but I'm getting for a lot of you it was just like an energy around being motivated. But I'm just getting that there's a energy of like a light bulb coming on, like creative solutions. Like earlier, my smoke detector was chirping, and I'm not tall enough even with my step ladder, and my 5'10" son is not here to help me. So I put on my wedge sandals, which allowed me to get up there and fix it, because I cannot do a chirping smoke detector. So you might be finding creative solutions to get things done, like really being strategic. And maybe you have a little bit of more of like a game plan now. And it's a little bit easier to chip away at those tasks because you also have like a sense of joy and like ease and like happiness returning. So maybe you've been going through like a bout of like depression and just feeling really overwhelmed. For some of you, maybe you have some deadlines that you are trying to reach. And for some, if you have like an upcoming celebration, could be like a graduation, wedding. It could be anything that is kind of a celebration and like leveling up. You could have quite a few tasks associated with that that were just very overwhelming. And then also your money situation. You probably have been really focused on your foundation, your financial security, and whether or not you are going to be able to achieve your 10 of Pentacles. And I'm just getting that, like, being able to tackle all of these tasks, whatever they are, whether it's a pile of clutter or stacks of papers, or maybe it's all of the above, but it's going to free up energy for you. It's going to clear your space and allow energy to flow through. So some of you might resonate with like feng shui, but I'm just getting that you are like determined now to like get things done, and you are like on a mission, right? You are wanting to make progress, and you're not necessarily like walking away from things, or bowing out from things that were like broken and not working for you. You things are working, and you want to have more. You want to create more, achieve more. You want to level up in a lot of areas of your life, whatever that looks like for you. But you need like your energy and your space to be clean and clear of clutter, energetic clutter, physical clutter, mental clutter. So you could really feel like you are in an energy of wanting to purge, and this big rush of motivation that's come through. We do have the full moon tomorrow night, which is also a great time for like purging, and like the first of the month is in 2 days. So, getting your space cleared and cleaned and just kind of purging whatever it is you want to address is really going to help to open up energy, motivation, and just clearing your space is just what I'm getting. Yeah, Queen of Cups. You might have felt like your emotions were really kind of all over the place lately. But you have a level of like perseverance about you. And so I get that you're good at like staying on top of like your responsibilities. But if you are emotionally not feeling well or grounded, it's really hard to like tackle all these, other little tasks that need to be done that, if you're not feeling balanced and in a place where, if you're not feeling centered and balanced, it's really hard to like think straight. And so what might seem like a very overwhelming task to complete, if you're emotionally all over the place or depressed, it's too much. Yeah, 7 of Cups. I feel like you've just been very overwhelmed lately, but like this new energy coming in, it's I'm hearing restart, renew, recharge. And then we have the 2 of Swords. And if there's certain things that you just don't know how to approach or deal with, I mean, it's okay to set things aside until you have your clarity. Because I get that you are just very, again, determined to like move forward, to find success and to move past, for some of you, like your certain circumstances. And with the Hierophant, like you're really just wanting to spiritually, emotionally, physically, like you just want to feel good. You want peace. And like, I mean, I'm just getting like, even like organizing, like let's say you have like totes or something in your bed. I'm just getting that like, if you just even organize that kind of stuff, like little by little, like just picking a little something to work on, it is also a form of self-care, because you are going to find yourself feeling better and lighter. You're also going to get your body moving, which will help. The 10 of Swords. Yeah, some of you have just really been dealing with some difficulties and potentially some painful endings. But I'm just getting that, so this is a 10. So you're coming up on the end of a situation that's been very difficult, that has been taking up a lot of your emotional and mental and spiritual bandwidth, I'm hearing. So I'm just getting that you are, you've just been too overwhelmed to focus. And the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving energy, but it's also very grounded in the steps that are taken in this energy. So it's okay to move slow, But I'm just getting that if you just get up and you get moving and start just pick one thing. And you might find that as you are getting into that you all of a sudden have another burst of motivation, and you're like, wow, okay, that felt really good. Now I'm like on a mission. And maybe you'll be like me and your entire house will be thrown up in the air like the magician, like a 52 card pickup. It's like, ADHD cleaning. It's like, let me clean, but first I have to make a bigger mess to fully get organized and clean and to get things to where I want them to be. But you are going to have an easier time manifesting what it is that you are trying to invite into your life with a clean space. So, yeah, I'm going to get to cleaning.